This is never getting done. Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel. It's been a really long while since I last updated. I'm fully aware of this. A lot of things have changed. Obviously, I have moved. Pandemic happened. Things happened. Life happened. I took a bit of time out to try to figure out what exactly I was going to do with my channel, where it was going. I realized that the answer was actually in the title brand tagline thing that I have at the top of my YouTube channel, which is Lover of the Strange. I love strange fiction. I love weird facts. I am filled with little bits of strange things and occurrences all around the world that people talk about. Most of them are major things that everybody knows about. Some of them are little known things. And so I thought maybe, just maybe, I could focus on the little known things and go from there. So that's what today's video is. So today's video is going to be about a little itty bitty creature called the Pukwudgie. If you are familiar with this, you might have heard it from Harry Potter. J.K. Rowling used the Pukwudgie as a security guard. Our American Wizarding School, I didn't read those books. So if you're familiar with that creature, it's not the same creature. Pukwudgies are actually mischievous little people that live around the forest. They like to cause all sorts of trouble for the people around there. Pukwudgies, which translates to person of the wilderness, likes to cause trouble. They are vengeful, mischievous little creatures that are troll-like in appearance, is what I understand. They have gray skin. They have porcupine quills on their backs, big nose, big ears, big fingers. So the origins of the Pukwudgie is from the Wampanoag tribe of the southern New England, Massachusetts area, and in their story it is stated that they were originally kind creatures. They were very helpful, but they were also very jealous. The Wampanoags basically worshipped this spirit deity called Moshop, and he is credited for creating Cape Cod. So they worshipped him, they loved him, and the Pukwudgies did not like this very much. They were very jealous creatures, and they started becoming very mischievous. They started mischievous and causing trouble for the native people. And the native people went to Moshop's wife and was like, hey, these creatures are causing trouble, can you do something? And Moshop went and scattered them all across North America to get rid of them. Of course, the creatures then came back, and in some stories the creatures managed to kill Moshop. In other stories they killed his 5 sons. It varies where you hear it from. Either way, these creatures were there to stay, and they have been spotted in the Massachusetts area ever since. They live in mostly in a wooded area known around the Bridgewater Triangle. The Bridgewater Triangle is known for its paranormal activity. Bigfoot's been spotted there, Pukwudgies have been spotted there, spirits, and it just attracts all kinds of strange occurrences. So it just attracts all kinds of strange occurrences. So this is where they are mostly found, and this is where they mostly spotted. Every website that I've ever come across with the Pukwudgie says it's better to just leave them alone, to just kind of don't talk to them, don't provoke them, don't even listen to them, because they've been known to lure people into the forest. So just leave them alone. And sometimes that doesn't even work. There is a story of a woman who was walking in the forest around her home one day. She spotted Pukwudgie in the trees, and she quickly turned around. She went home, and the creature continued to stalk her. It would appear outside of her windows. It would follow her around her property, and it just basically stalked her up until she moved away. So the reason why they tell you to leave the Pukwudgies alone is because they have a very array of abilities. One of them is they can appear and disappear at will. They also have the ability to start bursts of fire around the area. Their spears and their arrows are dipped in poison that slowly weakens their enemies. And the fourth one, which I think is probably the worst one of all, is they have the ability to control the spirits of the dead that they've killed. So, and that's what they use to lure people into the woods, is they use these voices, these human voices and these human figures, and they lure people into the woods, and they talk them into either walking off cliffs or drowning themselves. These are not very nice creatures, I did say that. With all of that, it's no wonder that these guys are you're just told to stay away from these little creatures, because there's no winning with them. The story of the Pukwudgies that I found quite interesting is actually a recent story where a woman was on a camping trip, you know, amongst COVID and the pandemic and everything. We're told to social distance, so she was like, okay, yeah, I'll go ahead and go camping. She was walking the trails and she got pulled. She felt a pull to go down one particular trail. She couldn't explain why. She just really felt attracted to this one trail that eventually led to a tree in the middle, and she had to duck under it, and it was in the middle of a field. At that time, she got a really uneasy feeling, and she turned around, and there was this creature sitting on top of the tree, glaring at her. She said it was probably one of the most hate-filled looks that she ever got wind of, and she quickly turned tail and ran away. But yeah, those are the Pukwudgies. Those are little creatures up in the Massachusetts area. People have spotted them here and there. If you're interested to learn more about these little mythological creatures, I will leave links for all my sources down below, as long as other stories that I didn't get to. And if you happen to like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment, let me know if you want to see more. If not, that's okay too. And until next time, bye.
Wampanoag.